Record on this computer. Okay, so we are going to work through the steps of logging into Constant Contact, creating an email, finding your chapter list, and uploading your own list. So those are all the things that will, so I'm going to share my screen to start with, and we're going to go to Constant Contact. So you should, oops, I didn't type it correctly. So you already should have a login. I'm going to use my own. You can follow along and log in using yours. And once you get, the landing page has the most current emails that have been created. So if you don't see yours there or one that you want to copy, just right here under recent campaigns, just say view all. And that will show you all of the emails that have ever been created. I have created a template for each chapter. So just scroll down until you find yours. See, we've got Rocky Mountain, Texas Southeast, Tennessee Valley, Northwest.
Yeah, there we go. Dallas Fort Worth chapter. All right.
Yeah. So if you click on it, what I did was give all the information that you need to know to create an email. And you can copy this from that main screen that we were first at, so that you can always save this here if you want the instructions, or you can just overwrite this and use it. But what I would do is kind of keep this as your template and copy it unless you change your template. So when you go to copy one and start over, you're going to already see a dear first name. You're good there. You don't have to do anything else. You'll type the body of your newsletter in this blue box. You can add text boxes, images, and I'll show you all of that. And we're going to show you where your chapter list is. And then I'm going to also show you how to upload your own contact list. And then you can say that it's sent from you, preview and test, all that kind of stuff. So if we go back to the three dots next to your template and hit copy.
All right. Hold on a second. Okay, you went back to the list of all of them again, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, all right, hold on a second.
Yep, so all you have to do is click view all from that, main landing page, scroll down through the list view. Perfect.
Do you say save as template?
On the three dots, I would just click copy.
Okay.
And now rename it something. This one will always be here for your template. And then, rename it, invite, get together, invite, whatever you want to call it.
Got it.
All right. And then you hit save. And now it brings you into it and lets you start working on it.
Okay.
So again, all this information is here that you can just type over, but maybe you want to copy and paste and put it into a Word document or something, so you have your instructions always to follow.
Gotcha.
So change what's in the red here to whatever it is that you want the first thing your people to see. I say here, you don't have to change dear first name. That is a field that's already been assigned, and we'll pull the first name out of the contact list. So you don't have to do anything there.
Perfect.
You can highlight all of this and just start typing over it.
Okay.
We're planning a get together, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Enter, enter, enter. You want to put pictures in over here on the left. That's spelled wrong. Who cares? On the left, images. If you want to put an image in, you just click it and you drag it in. It'll go in the box. It'll go above it. It'll go below it. Wherever the pink line is where the image is going to drop. All right. So, and then you can upload images. When you click on this, you would click replace. And you would go to upload, and it would take you to your computer. And, you can upload whatever images you want. So that's how images work. Just X out to get back to that. So let's say you're done. This is everything you wanted to say. You always want to make sure it's saved, and then you click preview and test. So you can preview it to see how it's going to look to people.
Okay.
Send a test to myself. So put your own email address in and send it and test out if you put links in it, you know, or whatever. It's the first time you're doing it. I send it to
Sure.
myself just to make sure it looks okay before I send it out to everyone. So you can do that. And then once you like how it looks, you hit continue. And the things that you want to check out here is, okay, what is my subject line? So that's what I have here is in your template one, subject line here. So Dallas
Okay.
Fort Worth get together, right? Oh my
Right.
God, I can't type this morning. It's Monday morning. Secondary messaging, you know, please RSVP by. And then so from is whatever the name is that you want. So if you want to say MBCEA DFW, if you want to say Dallas Fort Worth, whatever you want to say, who this email is coming from. So it's not the email address, it's the entity. It's what you want to be called.
Okay.
From address is always going to end up being me because mine is the only email that's authenticated, which means that it should go through. Servers shouldn't block it. But the
Okay.
reply to is what you want to change. You want to change that to you.
Okay.
Or if you guys create a Dallas Fort Worth Gmail or you know, whatever it is, that's the reply to, so that you guys are directly getting the responses and I'm not. And
Got
then
it.
up at the top, we skipped over the recipients. So every single chapter has their own. So as you scroll down, and you can type it in the search as well. But if you go to where it starts with chapter, you'll see each of the chapter lists that are already here. So here's Dallas Fort Worth. This is only going to be the people in my system that have accounts that are companies that are current members. So that's
Okay.
why I say we can also upload another list. So that
Okay.
for prospects, for other people that wouldn't show up here,
Sure.
you're going to want to add more people. So we're not going to
Okay.
send this yet.
So, all right. So this is where. So I hit chat. So I would put in DFW, and I hit chapter DFW. It only has 11 recipients, and I have an Excel spreadsheet that you sent here that has
Yep.
25 plus emails on it.
Yep. So this is what we're going to
and-
do. We're going to go up top to contacts,
Okay.
and we're going to click add contacts.
Okay.
You have 3 different ways to do it. Upload from a file, type or paste them, and create a new contact.
Okay.
Now that particular one that I sent you just has email addresses. So I would do the type or paste contacts.
Yeah, that's fine.
And paste names and emails. So I have that one up here. So I'm sure you're looking at this one.
Right.
So if you grab all of these, do you want me to do this for you, or do you want to do it? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it. So if we grab all of these
Yeah.
and control copy, because this is what
Okay.
anyone who has their own list is going to want to do.
Okay.
And then go back here, click in it and paste it. And now you've got them all. If we would have had names also next to the emails, we could have put that in as well. That particular list I gave you was just a real rough, here's all the email addresses. So we'll click continue. And you have to check off that you have implied permission or express permission. We're just going to say implied permission. And we're going to create, this is going to be just DFW contacts.
Okay.
And import it. Add to that list at any time. So what they tell you is they only needed to add 12 because they already had in constant contact the rest of them.
Okay.
And or somebody unsubscribed. They don't want our communications. So,
So does that DFW contacts list, does it have the 11 that were already in the system, or when I'm sending this out, should I hit both of those lists?
so when you send it out, hit both lists.
Okay,
Because
perfect.
Constant Contact will not duplicate
Okay,
the
that's good to
contacts.
know.
So it doesn't matter if they're in both, they're only gonna get one email.
Okay, perfect.
So now you've got 2 contact lists in here. One is gonna always be populated automatically by our system when people join or drop off. The other one
Okay.
is going to be if you've got other people that are just interested or people that aren't in the chapter, but they're like, hey, send me the communication. I want to be, I want to know about what's going on there. So
Sure.
if we now go back to marketing is going to be the tab where all the emails are. So
Okay.
all campaigns. We're going to see this invite that we just created. Well, that's yours. Here's mine. I
Yeah.
did the get together. I'm going to just keep using mine as a sample and then you can run
Yeah,
and do
perfect.
yours, but just to see. Okay, so we liked it. We're happy with it. We're going to hit continue. Now from our lists, we are going to, well, you can type it in or you can just go down to, we know that it's chapter, DFW.
Okay.
And we also know that we did DFW contacts. So there are the 2. Again, you put your subject here, your secondary messaging here, who it's from. Since we didn't save it, all the stuff got lost.
Yeah, sure.
Who it's from, the reply to address. Going to be you. And I'm not going to hit send now because I'm not trying to send it to everybody this junk.
Right,
But this
I'll do
is
that, yeah.
exactly what you do. And when you click send now, you send it. You can also schedule it for later.
Perfect.
You have other options to resend to non-openers. If you want to know, hey, who opened it? Send me early results and put your email address in. I want to know who opened it in a couple of days. I want the report. You can always go
Yeah.
back into Constant Contact and see it yourself, or you can automatically have it sent to you. You can also schedule it to be resent in a couple of days to anybody who didn't reopen it. And that's what you would just schedule it for here.
When you're doing these with new chapters, is 1 week a reasonable RSVP timeline?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You click send now and it goes to everybody. And then after something is sent, you can come back in and you can see all the information about it. I'm just going to go back to all campaigns and show you something that was already sent, like this crew sourcing email. And you've got all these stats, how many it went to, the percentage that opened and clicked. You can click on any of the blue ones and see who actually opened it, who it was actually sent to, which emails bounced back, who clicked and what did they click, who didn't open. So you've got a bunch of reporting here that just kind of helps you track what people are doing, who's looking at it, who isn't, that kind of stuff.
And Robert Tiffin would have been in that chapter DFW 11 because of his
He is
association.
not. He
not? Okay.
is not. I don't know if he was in the. He probably wouldn't be in this interested list either. So
No, I'll add him manually.
Yeah, you can add him manually, and or I'm sure your name is on it. You want to make sure that you get a copy of it, and then you can also forward it to anybody as well.
Perfect.
Does that answer your questions?
This is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. Yeah, I know.
Excellent.
This is thank you very much. Super helpful. And I should have no issues moving forward creating this mailing list.
All right, perfect. Anytime you have any questions, just let me know.
Thank you, Sasha. You have a great week. Take care.
Bye.